And I was 100% sure of it the moment I stepped foot in a pole class. It was just the feeling that I got from it. I had never felt that way. It was like I belonged there.
So would you say pole allowed you to find your own sense again?
I feel like that's
Would you say that?
beautifully put. I could get on the pole and I could point, I could flex, or I could sickle, or I could do anything. Pole just gave me a very freeing feeling. Hi, my name is Aditi. I'm 24 years old and I'm the owner of Rebel Pole Studio. Towards that up. Away from the lights थोड़ा सा और थोड़ा सा The word rebel just holds a lot of significance for me on a personal level. I had been trained formally in jazz, ballet, belly dancing, and some social dance forms. But I just never felt like I fit in completely anywhere. There was this tiny voice in my head that was constantly like, oh, what are, people are going to think, like, you look like this. And I was just constantly criticizing myself. I was in a space where I didn't really want to dance anymore. But that's all I had known all these years. So I was definitely going through like a existential crisis. When I found pole and I found other people who are into pole, it just felt like a very supportive community, and it was just very different from what I had experienced on a personal level. It helped me believe in myself more, and overall it just helped me with my personality development. Basically a step around position, but then you're going to get your crotch on the pole and then pursuing pole in India is kind of rebellious in itself. Women wearing shorter clothes is looked at as just being a bad thing, like it's a promiscuous thing and you're just a bad character. But you do need skin contact, and like you need the friction of your skin on the pole to stick to the pole, and that's one of the reasons why we need to wear like shorter clothing and expose our skin. But that's something that like everyone doesn't think about that, and just wearing short clothes just makes you a certain thing, I guess, like an object for some people. Like people objectify you. I've had like very mixed experiences in terms of like my social media. I would get spammed by like random accounts and just get a lot of hate messages, and even really passionate paragraphs of just hate. It was kind of scary, even if those threats were then not really followed through, thankfully. But it was something that was a part of my journey. My pole journey feels very lonely because I did this during COVID. Like my journey was a little bit different because I was training alone in Bombay during COVID, so I couldn't really actually go to a physical teacher anymore. And so a lot of it was just like I would place my camera just because I had to look at myself, and I can't really do that when I'm actually on the pole. So I would place my camera every time and I would record myself, and I can see what I have to change, but I just couldn't actually make it happen. Like I couldn't actually make that alignment happen by myself. So there was it just took me so long. Like just with time, I just came to accept my body with pole, and it helped me like build a lot of confidence in me, in even just my abilities. Because when I first came into a class, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do that, I can't do that, and then I actually did that, and it was like, okay, cool, so you can do that. I've
actually been a part of Aditi's journey from like the very beginning till now, and she has changed so much as a person. When she came, she was still coming from that place where she was doing these other dance forms, and she was reeling from that. And dance, pole in general, is very different from any other dance community dance form. And she has really grown into herself. She has this newfound appreciation for what her body is capable of doing. She understands now how strong she is, how incredible she is.
Being a pioneer of pole in India, I don't feel scared anymore. The growth for pole is important to me, and I just feel like it's a part of my higher purpose. I feel like teaching other people, I make a difference, and it's a huge thing. Pole gave me some sense of purpose. Pole gave me some motivation, and it's just the culture that I wanted to spread, because the feeling that it gave me, I just want that to spread to other people, and I just want to bring that to other people.